podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
What the fuck's going on here?
Sky's the limit, baby.
BoxingVoice.com.
We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
We don't come to play in this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
Does that mean that you will fight Triple G later this year?
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes.
As I said in the last fight, right now I'll put on the gloves again.
¡Viva México!
Canelo wants to unify all the titles.
When did you realize, Andy, that you could take his power?
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so talking about the Mexican style, I just proved it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the Boxing Boys.
Good morning, TBV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another spontaneous edition on Saturday morning as we are here to discuss some big news. I'm feeling like a fortune teller. I'm feeling like Miss Cleo. I predicted it. I said that this is what should take place. I told Eddie about a year ago he should sign these guys. He should turn them pro. He should put them on his platform. And everything that I told him to do, he's doing. It's all good. I don't need a pat on the back. I don't need you guys to tell me that he's following the words of wisdom given to him by one Nestor Gibbs. I'm just happy to see that they're listening and that we're on the same page and that together we can use these two YouTube phenoms to bring boxing to a different demographic, a different age genre, right? From 18 to 25, these guys carry millions and millions of followers. By having these two on a professional promotion, and by professional, I mean one carried by a promoter such as Eddie Hearn, who is rumored to be promoting this KSI versus Logan Paul rematch. And I know it's Logan Paul versus KSI, but KSI got the win. But Logan, obviously, the more popular person, right? Then, rumor has it Billy Joe Saunders is going to be on the undercard, and they're making these two guys turn pro. Best thing they could have done. This way, you know, there's no hiccups. I mean, just think about it. These two generated over 10 million in their last pay-per-view. They sold, 1.1 million pay-per-views at $10 or 95 euros. So, like, they made money. And that $10, that sounds perfect for Dazn. They're looking at this and they're like, well, wait a minute. We need to get this on the platform. And if it's not Dazn looking at it, it's Eddie. It says, how can I make a splash for my company who I have shares in, who they have shares in Matchroom, I have shares in Dazn. How could we make a splash? You can definitely get a bunch of teeny boppers to sign up to Dazn and possibly forget for more than at least that first 30 days that they're signed up. They'll sign up to watch this fight. How many of those are actually going to cancel in the next 30? Now, there's also rumor of Devin Haney being on this undercard. Again, super duper smart thinking. Why? Haney's also in that demographic, 18 to 25. Put him on there. Let the KSI and Logan Paul fan base observe him, see him there, and possibly get some of that residual. And for us boxing fans, listen, the first fight was entertaining. I watched it. And the second fight will be that much better because there will be no headgear. Look, KSI has already started to train. This fight definitely garnered a lot of attention the first time around. And now with Eddie Hearn attached to it, names like Billy Joe Saunders, Devin Haney, no way that this promotion doesn't get bigger than what it was said to be. Now, here's the monkey wrench. This fight is being rumored for November 9th. Anybody remember who was supposed to fight on November 9th?
There's only one Deontay Wilder.
That's right. Seems like these guys have taken that date in LA. Now, whether they took it or Wilder backed out, all we know that the rumors point to KSI and Logan Paul fighting on that date. Now, KSI took to his YouTube channel, obviously one of the biggest platforms. Last time I checked, he had like 18 million subscribers. I highly doubt that's where he's at now. I'm pretty sure he's already topped that. But he took to his YouTube channel and basically said that the rematch is moving forward. There's been progress. They're checking out all the litigations and things like that. And, they had to make sure that the venue they want was available. And it just is all steam ahead. And I don't know how much it's going to do for Billy Joe, but for Haney, and if Eddie could work with Ryan Garcia, who doesn't seem to be happy with Golden Boy, maybe talk to Skipper and get the point across that having Ryan, another teeny bopper, on this card can only benefit him and Dazn. And hopefully Oscar lends the services of Ryan Garcia. We get a lot of under 25 fighters on this card. Build it, promote it properly. And again, these two YouTubers are sensations, phenoms when it comes to these numbers and views. This is a good look. This is a good look. If DAZN can solidify this and have it on their platform, they drive subscribers, young subscribers. If Eddie can do this, he continues to show why boxing fans, WBC, his colleagues believe that he is a powerhouse in this sport. Now, he wasn't ranked at number 1 on the top 25 most powerful, but he was definitely ranked. And with moves like this, we'll see his popularity continue to increase. It is just a smart move. I know I'm saying it's smart because guess what? Like, hey, it was my idea a fucking year ago, but it's still a smart move, bro. It's still a smart move. And if it fails, I think that the failure in the level of failure that they would be opened up to, it would still be a success. When you got people doing, I don't know, 400,000 or 500,000 on national television, those aren't big numbers. Those aren't big numbers at all. So we need to tap into a different market. We need to tap into a different demographic and see, can we build this sport? Now, the last fight was in the UK, and it was jam-packed. The atmosphere was crazy. And the UK is known for that, especially for boxing. Bringing it to LA, they're going to price those tickets more expensive. Is it going to have the same impact? They're also rumored to put these pro fighters on the card. So, it's could it still do the same numbers that it did in the UK in terms of ticket sales by adding Billy Joe and adding Devin Haney, or would that decrease ticket sales? These guys have their own fan base, or would they just sell it out themselves? Because let's be real, the article says that Billy Joe is on the undercard, so they're the A side, they're the A side. So, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see. I see someone in the chat saying, why are you reporting on this? It's Eddie Hearn, Billy Joe Saunders, Devin Haney, and then a pair of super-duper popular YouTubers, the platform that I'm on.
I said that, we're the A-side. We're the A-side.
Get your shit together, champ. Get your shit together. But listen, if you want to give me your opinion on this, 1-425-569-5241. Don't forget, you can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. Now, remember, we're also going to be doing our Border Wars series today at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This was just some news we woke up to. It's the morning. Why not do a morning show like we do Monday through Friday? And very interesting for me, you know. I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and talk about this. Hopefully Billy Joe hears this and doesn't get offended, right? If you're Billy Joe, two-time world champion, two divisional world champion, maybe I can see a world where you get upset that you're on the undercard of a couple of YouTubers. I understand that. But the upside, the possibility of that upside for Billy Joe Saunders and Dazn Haney in terms of translation of new fans, it's just too much of a chance not to take, right? Like, what if you can get some new fans? You know, what if you do get eyeballs put on you? What if this is bigger than the first time, which was already huge? So, you know, you want to be part of this. You don't want to be the guy that turns your nose up and says, I'm not going to get on an undercard of a couple of novice, sub-novice guys just turning pro. What sort of disrespect is this, Eddie? Frank would have never have done this. But you're right. Frank would have never thought outside the box. So all I'm saying is don't take it offensive. Don't take it as disrespect. Take this as your promoter putting you on a platform with the possibility to springboard you into the eyes of millions. That's it. That's all. You know, by having you with KSI, Logan Paul, Dazn Haney, it's opened you up to an entirely different genre, entirely different age demographic, and I like the idea. I like the idea. So Lord says Billy Joe undercarding is a bad look. And again, I can see how you and Billy might think that. But with the popularity of these, like Billy Joe will never make 18 million subscribers on YouTube. You know, he'll probably never do 18 million views on a fight either. You know, remember Joshua Ruiz, Dazn is extremely proud that the highlights have reached 13 million. So these are just numbers that don't lie. And Billy Joe just has to fall in suit. Honestly, he just really has to fall in suit and ride, you know. Hope that the plan is right. Hope that the plan works out. That's really all he can do. Hope that this idea becomes correct. I mean, look at the popularity of this guy. This guy's got like 30 YouTube channels. Just one has 20 million. Another one has 7 point something million. And videos 3 days ago, 3 million, you know? So this guy is popular. How much of that popularity is going to translate to Dazn Haney and Billy Joe Saunders? We don't know. But, I mean, I think that Eddie can guarantee an entirely different set of eyeballs being on these guys throughout this entire promotion. And, again, remember, these guys generated over 10 million just in pay-per-view revenue alone without Eddie. Without a Dazn, you know? So they're going to get the bag. And they had JD Sports as sponsors in the last one. They're going to get the bag. Believe that. And this fight is going to be big. This card is going to be big. That's what I like about Eddie, man. Innovative, thinking outside the box. Thinking outside the box, man. Not being traditional. And this is that. You know, there should be no one knocking him for this. and instead backing this. This is as left field as well. Maybe Saudi Arabia was a little bit more left field, but he's making moves, man. He's bringing new eyeballs to the sport. We need to get behind him. We need to get behind him. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Haney fighting again in November. They're saying Haney could possibly come back. And you tell me, if you're Eddie Hearn and even the father of Devin Haney, do you really want him to go straight into Lomachenko? We got to see what happens with Lomachenko tonight. So make sure you subscribe right here to the YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Boxing Voice, as we will be doing a live fight chat for Lomachenko versus Campbell. And we'll see. We'll see. Ronald Finkley, good morning. Good morning. Real Najatik, good morning. Big Virgil, Lord, Jemmy, PC Jacob. What up, what up, what up? Oh, look who's here. UK Rob. Who else? DJ Georgie Porgy. Unbiased, biased boxing talk. What's up, what's up? So, yeah, man, I just thought this was interesting. And I want to see whether or not Eddie deads these rumors or gets behind them, you know. I think it can do something for the sport. I think he's making all the right decisions, you know. I would try and get Ryan on there. I would try and get Ryan on this undercard, and if there's any other popular young boxers out there that are on, you know, the Matchroom stable, that are easy, or not Matchroom, but at least the Dazn broadcasting, you know, that can easily be on this card, because it would only help. It really would only help. But Orion and Haney, separate bouts, both tapping into their fan bases. You know, then you got these YouTubers bringing in theirs. I think Georgie's right, too. I think this is sold out on arrival. Like, the minute the tickets go on sale, it's sold out. These young kids got their moms to just pay for these tickets, you know what I mean? Priced right. Priced right. This is a sellout. Ronald Finkley with the super chat. Salute, Boxing Heads. Good morning to you, champ. Good morning to you. Yeah, man. It's looking like it's I'm just surprised no one's asked them about this, you know. Eddie, like, Coogan hasn't sat down with him. Boxing Social. Is there no interest from the UK? Which is weird because this fight originated out there, you know. It was in the UK. It's weird. So BK says, I hope this title is freaking a joke. It's not. It's not. These are the rumors, bro. You know, there's an article coming out of the UK stating that Eddie is going to be the lead promoter and that Haney is said to be on the undercard as well as Billy Joe, and that these two dudes are turning pro. And I prefer them to turn pro. And I told you guys you can easily get these guys to 15-0 if you turn them pro. You guys don't believe me, but over and over, it just keeps happening. I don't even remember their weight. Anybody remember their weight for the first fight? Let's see what this says. Ness, stop camping for this bum show. No way Haney participating as a sideshow for a bum delight. You're crazy. You're crazy. I don't get you guys. This is an entirely different demographic, different set of eyeballs. Why wouldn't you want, I don't know, attention? That just doesn't make any sense. Any sense at all. But I get you, man. Let's see what else we got. Fahim says, I know I'm old, but who the hell are these dudes? Two YouTubers that had that sold over $10 million worth of YouTube pay-per-views last year, as they had a amateur exhibition with headgear. They sold out an arena, or at least a stadium or a venue, you know, and their rematch is so big that now it's rumored that Eddie Hearn is going to promote it. Billy Joe would be on the undercard, and Devin Haney would also appear. And we got people, you know, getting upset. getting upset. And then, you know, November 9th was supposed to be a Wilder venue date. That is no longer happening. You know, did Wilder get off the date, or was this more appealing to the venue? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, man, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'll catch you guys at 10 for Border Wars. Let me know what you think about Eddie and his latest plan. And yeah, man, catch us on the next one. Peace.